Today I'm going to share with you two cameras that I recently came across, two different vendors. One I think was a thrift store and the other I think was, I'm not sure, but the two items are both German-made cameras. This is the Agfa B2 Cadet, and a super simple box camera. I think it dates around 1920, and very simple operation. I mean, you have the winder and you have the shutter. I can't show you how either of them works because I've got this camera ready to shoot. I plan to take it out and shoot it today. But I will tell you this, on the shutter, it's in the down position right now. When you take a picture, you will lift the shutter up and it'll expose the film, and then when you go to take the next picture, you just simply move the shutter down and you get your next exposure. So it's just up and down for each picture. And you have the winder, and that's it. And it does have the capability to to make a long exposure by pulling out this little piece of metal here. It also has two viewfinders, one on the side, one on the top. And if I had it in the other shutter position, you'd see that there's no lens, and you'd see what looks like a little paper clip in here that operates the shutter. So this is camera number one, and then I believe this was the successor. This is the Agfa what is it, PD16 clipper. That's very cool camera. I think the boast on this camera was it was the like the first hand camera. You know, you could hold it in your hand, as opposed to, I mean, you could hold the box camera in your hand too, but this was the boast. And again, another camera with simple operation. You have the the winder and the shutter release, and when you go to take pictures, you pop this out. Now, the main purpose of this video, though, is to show you the camera mount that I made so that I could mount these on a tripod, because obviously these older cameras have no nothing on the bottom to attach it to a tripod. So I contacted a neighbor of mine who has a wood shop and went over and spent the morning with him, and he built me this, which works for both cameras. All it is a piece of wood with an edge around it, and on the bottom there's the 1/4 inch nut, and I'll show you how this works. First with the box camera. Very simple. The box camera simply sits in there. Now, it's sitting in there and there's nothing to hold it, so I just put a rubber band around it, like so. And that's really all you need. I've got two rubber bands. I'm not going to put the other one on, but I put a second rubber band, and that holds it in place. So that's the box camera. Now the clipper has a little bit of a, it juts out. It's the same width essentially as the box camera, but it juts out a little bit here, so I stuck a tiny notch in the wood. I think you can see it here. And that allows me to drop this in like so. Gotta push it down, but it makes a nice tight fit. And then once again, I put a rubber band, one on each side, to hold the camera in place when I mount it on the tripod, which is a good idea. You know, I think the shutter speed on these is about 1/60th of a second. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to share with you this camera mount, and hopefully down the line I'll have some nice pictures from these cameras to share as well. That's all for today.